Now to a WAFB I-Team exclusive. The Deputy Secretary for the Louisiana Department of Corrections faced some tough questions today amid ongoing issues and deaths at Elayn Hunt Correctional Center. Now, since January, there have been 15 unexpected deaths there at Hunt, all 15 triggering separate investigations.
Our chief investigator, Chris Nakamoto, is here now with what the state is doing to get to the bottom of the deaths plaguing one prison. Chris.
Good evening, Liz and Greg. There have been increased shakedowns, searches, and oversight at Elayn Hunt, according to state leaders. That's not all. Late this afternoon, the I-Team learned of a huge leadership change at the facility. In an extraordinarily rare sit-down interview Tuesday, Deputy Secretary of the Louisiana Department of Corrections, Derek Ellis, spoke candidly with the WAFB team amid ongoing problems at Elayn Hunt Correctional Center this year.
Do you believe there's a problem at Hunt right now with 6 unexpected deaths since September?
So I think that anytime there's a death, you want to look at it. Death happens. Death happens, outside facilities as it does inside facilities. Over these last several months, there has been the 6, and it is an area that is being looked at.
Can you be a little more specific? Because that's a really vague answer.
Yeah, it is. One of the things that typically comes up is OD or contraband as a whole.
A vague answer because the answer is very complex, according to Deputy Secretary Ellis. Since January 1st, Ellis said there have been 15 unexpected deaths of prisoners at the facility, all 15 triggering investigations by the state, many of which are ongoing tonight, which is why the state still has few answers. Nearly half of that number of unexpected deaths, 6 inmates that died unexpectedly, have come since September. We asked what's being done about it.
There have been an increase in searches, both in the housing facilities, in different areas of the prison for the visitors. We utilize body scanners, we utilize x-ray machines, we utilize investigative tools, all to try to counteract any type of contraband.
On September 27th, 45-year-old Daniel Burton died unexpectedly. October 16th, 22-year-old Kavon Matthews died. October 17th, 64-year-old Michael Johnson died unexpectedly. November 24th, 30-year-old Detroit Draper. December 7th, 37-year-old Justin Rice. And this morning, correction says 41-year-old Calvin Campbell died unexpectedly.
Are alarm bells going off for DOC knowing that 6 unexpected deaths happened at Elayn Hunt this year?
I don't know if it's alarm bells. I will certainly say that anytime there is a uptick in a situation, then there is concentrated focus.
Are you having the same issue at Elayn Hunt at other facilities across the state, or is this more targeted at Elayn Hunt where you're seeing more unexpected deaths?
I would have to look at the numbers. I don't know off the top of my head.
Ellis says if an inmate is found dead or unresponsive, an investigation is triggered by the state if a doctor cannot determine a cause or manner of death consistent with a pre-existing condition. At Hunt alone, 15 separate investigations were launched this year, with one of the unexpected deaths concluding it was due to a heart problem, and the inmate tested negative for illegal drugs. Either way, the problems plaguing Hunt led to an abrupt retirement announcement. With only 8 months into a new job, the I-Team learning Tuesday Warden Keith Turner submitted paperwork this week to retire in February. The Department of Corrections says Turner's retirement is coincidental and does not have anything to do with the issues there. With many of the recent deaths, toxicology screens are still pending, raising questions about what's causing the unexpected deaths at Hunt, which houses 2,000 of Louisiana's convicts from every corner of the state.
What do you say to the public, and how do you assure them that you guys are doing the right thing to stop whatever contraband's getting in there or to stop whatever's happening from happening there?
Yeah, so we are constantly evaluating our procedures and our processes. We're constantly looking at ways that we can enhance our procedures for positive outcomes and to eliminate anything negative. It's a tough environment.
So far for the year, 45 inmates have died at Hunt, but the other 30 were from causes attributable to a known medical condition, which did not trigger an investigation. For the WAFB team, I'm Chris Nakamoto. Greg, Liz.
All right, Chris, thank you.